All right. So I'm actually packaging up another order that I received last night. I just got home from work, and I haven't tested this out. I just ran one through it. It actually did a pretty good job. But that's how I like to have a dark. I like for the urine to be dark. When you're buying a urine, you want it to have some dark color to it. This is so much better doing it this way than the previous way I was doing it. Oh my gosh, night and day. Oh no. I'll just have to come back and finish that. Yeah, that was really quick and easy to get that all finished and done. I do have to let it kind of drain out, so it drained, stopped draining, and I've just got it hanging back behind those barrels now. I've got some stretchers back there, but I ordered another 24 stretchers, so they should be coming in soon. I'm gonna try and load some of these rotors up. I know I keep saying it, but I'm gonna get these put out. My wife's inside canning peppers. Something. Woo! I don't know how she's breathing that shit in. Oh, good girl, Miley. This is that big ass I would say big ass, but this is that tree that fell down. And, well, a locust. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a bunch of this up. Actually, I'm probably gonna cut majority of it up and all the small stuff. I think it'd be good for growing mushrooms on. And these smaller branches, I can use them for stakes. I was looking at that tree that fell over. We're gonna have to cut it up.
Mhm.
You gonna help me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're gonna have to get some better gear on than that. I saw this today when I was at Rural Camp, so I thought, well, I'll try it out, get it, and maybe try and use it on those some of those pelts, just to break them. Grab some extra shop plows too. A few other things, but we'll get to working on those again. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, appreciate you watching. I didn't really have much going on today. I mean, here and there, a few things. But also did want to say that Mink Fest or Minktoberfest is going to be going on, and that's in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. So, I mean, I think you might have to have sign up and pay a fee. But I heard it's a phenomenal show. I wish I could have made it, but I'm not able to get off work. Would like to have made it for my first year, but hopefully they end up having it again next year, and I can get up there and see Don and some of those guys and get to experience, you know, that whole just embodiment of trapping. I think it'd be a good time, and if you're up there, man, I'm jealous and enjoy. And if you get the chance and you're still able to go, man, I would go if you could. But hey, I appreciate you watching, and I'll keep you updated, man. We'll see what we got. I think off-season day 100 is coming up tomorrow, and hopefully I can make it a good showing, hopefully for the 100th video. All right, man. So I've already showed you the whole, you know, the 1.5 setup. Now this 1.5 setup is tried and true, whether it's an OBS trap or it's a Duke 1.5. I do the setup the same way for both of those. The other trap that I'm going to be running quite a bit is going to be the 110. I looked into getting some like 150s, 155s, but I think I'm going to run the 110 with these little stands. And I also have some 110s that don't have anything on them, and I thought about popping that rivet out and then just taking an actual screw. Saw one of my buddy Dylan, he had his set up like that, and I kind of like the whole setup because it's very, very minimalistic. I do like these, but honestly, I thought about cutting them like right here and seeing how they work. I don't know. I think cutting them and then welding washers on these would be even better. But I don't know, just a few things. And then I've been trying to, you know, really work on some of my triggering systems and this and that. I want to have a really good setup for a water line. And, you know, thankfully we did have quite a bit of rain here in Ohio, especially in Region C of Ohio. But we've got some creeks that weren't operational that are operational, so I'm hoping they stay like that. And that's why I've been loading up those rotors. I really got to get out there, and I got to get ahead of the 8 ball, I guess. So I'll be doing that. What I really plan on doing though is getting that Coyote line ran, getting it kind of preset and ready to rock and roll. And then as I'm, you know, day to day going through the canine line, I'm going to, instead of just incorporate 12 new traps to the canine line or 6 new traps or 18 or whatever it is, I'm going to stop doing that, and I'll start incorporating, putting presets in for the water line. And then once my trap line's done around the beginning of November, I'll have everything really geared up, and any other little spots or any other little areas that I want to go in and set up or reset with canine traps, or maybe test out a spot or check out an area and see how it works, then I can go ahead and do that too and incorporate that into the whole, the broad spectrum of the whole venture, from the middle of this month, or I should say the end of this month really, to roughly the middle or to Thanksgiving of November. And then eventually, probably towards the end of December or the first of the year, I'm not 100% certain yet, but be doing that out-of-state trip. So that'll be something. And I don't know how, or if I'm going to be able to do daily videos on that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and do something, whether it's going live one day or something on here. But I won't get long-winded, man. I appreciate it, and like I said, I hope to have something decent for tomorrow.